AstraZeneca's had a remarkable year. One of innovation and frustration, speed and speed bumps, pressure and politics.
The company has to catch up.
But all of it leading ultimately to this. Millions of jabs in millions of arms, saving thousands of lives.
Confidence in AstraZeneca hasn't evaporated. People are still coming, still keen to get jabbed, but there are valid questions about what this has cost the company. Prior to the pandemic, AstraZeneca had limited experience in vaccinations, and unlike others, they agreed to deliver this jab at cost. In the face of no profit, a very rocky share price, and a barrage of bad headlines, many investors may well be asking, was it all worth it?
Many close to the company insist it was, but don't underplay the effort put in and the toll taken.
I can't imagine how much time and effort it's taken from the executive, from the board, all the way through the company to develop a vaccine at such low cost so quickly. It will have been Herculean.
Do you think people inside the company might think they've had a particularly unfairly hard time?
Yes, I suspect some people do feel they've had a bit of a hard time. I think I would do if I was on the board at the present time. I spoke to a couple of the executives and they said, look, this has been the most difficult thing we've ever done. But I just said, look at the millions of lives you've probably saved.
There's been criticism on a number of fronts. AstraZeneca struck its deal with Oxford University a year ago. Confusion followed the trial results in November due to data inconsistencies. The UK approved the vaccine in December, the EU followed shortly. But by late January, AstraZeneca told the EU it wouldn't deliver all promised doses, starting an intense diplomatic row. And then in March, 10 countries paused or limited rollout following reports of rare blood clots. EU fury about supply problems has been palpable. Some say Astra was a scapegoat, caught in the tailwinds of a slow rollout and brewing vaccine nationalism. But others blame breakneck speed, saying broken promises and errors in data communication were avoidable mistakes. Alex advises some of the world's top pharma companies. He says reputation is recoverable, but it may put others off.
If you look at what's going on right now, would any other pharma company that currently doesn't have a vaccine business follow AZ's route? When your share price is lower than it was a year ago, and when you're seeing yourself on the front pages time and again, the answer has to be no, which is sad, because what AstraZeneca has done has been brilliant. It's going to get bumpy, but at the end of it, in the long game, they will be remembered as one of the companies that helped save the world.
Countries from Germany, Australia and most recently France have further restricted who should receive the AstraZeneca jab. However confident the corporate campaign, in the end, public confidence is king. Helen Ann Smith, Sky News.